G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to follow up the Physical Ultimate Gohan video from yesterday, and today we're going to be doing what I probably consider to be Piccolo's best team build today. So as you can see here, Piccolo does lead Superhero and Battle of Wits, so combine those two together and I think we have a pretty powerful team here. So we've got those first three units that we're going to be running on rotation with a friend, and then we've got three super good supports in there. So we'll sort of talk about the team as we go through, starting off going up against the Red Zone Frieza stage. So one that I guess a lot of people don't consider to be the hardest in the game, but I think it probably does surprise a lot of people this stage, because Frieza towards the end of the event does have quite a bit of oomph. So we're going to jump in. Whoops, I actually didn't mean to click that. Yeah, a pretty terrible opening rotation, if I'm being honest. This is like your worst case scenario because Physical Piccolo doesn't support. Like we've got our main rotation pieces, and as you can see, our other four units here are all supporters, and we didn't get any of those on rotation together. But that's fine. It does actually work out that the Physical Piccolo is able to get off a couple of defensive stacks straight off the bat without us doing too much damage. There's the 3 dodge with him. But as you would have seen, as I mentioned previously, rotations are definitely going to be looking like the Physical Piccolo with the TEQ Piccolo there. Then we're going to have the STR Piccolo that I've just switched across to slot 1 as the other rotation piece here. So we're going to have a pretty good rotation next time around once Piccolo does come back in here. By having STR Piccolo, who's his best friend, literally like linking wise, and then combining that with his support. And then we're also going to have the support from the Int Pan as well. We will definitely get to floating Int Pan because a lot of her effectiveness does come from her dodge. So if you're not dodging, you can definitely get cooked with her. But we get that there. Takes double digits. This early phase isn't the most crazy in terms of damage wise, and not to mention this is a triple support rotation, so can slap pretty hard. What we'll do is you can see the super attack's not until the back end there, so we may as well collect all these, begin building up our Dokkan attack. So as you can see, Carnival Goku, he's sort of the outlier on the team, in that he's not a Namekian style unit or super hero unit. But what he does offer is key and defensive support, which is super powerful. Probably could have put Piccolo in slot 1 to build him up there, but anyway, that's fine. So this Piccolo has barely been built up straight off the bat with a 535k. Pretty solid. We're going to grab that. The thing with the Piccolos is you throw them straight into slot 1, you literally don't even have to worry about key, which is a massive confidence booster because, yeah, you can just organise the keys arrangement to give yourself some healing rather than worrying about getting off those 18 or 12 keys with the with the TURs. It was good there because we got a little bit of stacking off. That's nice. Well, not stacking, but like the passive build up of Piccolo going in with the double super, coming in at 5.2 himself. This guy is Rainbow full level 10 links. Very good unit that I do really enjoy using. So this is an AoE, I believe, and dodge. Oh yeah, that's the one thing with Pan is, yeah, if she's getting hit, especially type disadvantage before she supers, but that's the risk of bringing her on this team. I think the risk is definitely worthwhile. So as I mentioned, we can just come straight on in, grab all of these with the heals, and we're already back up to 540k here. Another advantage of using this team is that we do get the Scouter from the Physical Piccolo. Knowing where super attacks are just makes any event just so much easier. You could see maybe we should have put TEQ Piccolo in slot 1 if the super was there. Like, yeah, it just gives you a lot of flexibility. So Gamma 1 is going to come in and get the finishing blow here, which probably would have rather not, because then he could have built up his passive, but that's fine. We're we're towering through this. We'll just have a quick look because this is my Piccolo. He's been built up already. He's at 685k HP, which is very nice. Is there, I guess we'll just do it this way, and that's going to get us off our 18 key. One thing is that you really do want to get the STR Super Saiyan Goku built up, because he is one of those units that does require the hits in his passive to build up. So if he's getting super just out of the blue, he can get cooked. But there you go. So that means that the TEQ Piccolo is fully built up. We'll be able to see what he pumps out on his next rotation, which will have it'll have Gamma 1 on rotation, so we're going to have even more defensive support there. And then, yeah, Carnival Goku gets defense on both his 18 and 12 keys, so any additional supers we get here will definitely be very welcomed, but unfortunately not. We're just getting supers straight off the bat, which is not ideal. 300k, and there's a few of those build-ups, which we can actually see here that there's no super attacking coming, so we can do that. We could transform if we wanted. Piccolo's only at 454k HP, so I think it's more worthwhile to let him stack, and you can see just from grabbing those same type key spheres that we did jump up pretty much to near full HP already. That's, yeah, definitely one of the advantages of this team. The TEQ Piccolo or the physical Piccolo, both of them can operate as slot 1 units, especially when the physical Piccolo does get his transformation off. Not to mention there is quite a bit of support on rotation here, mainly for Orange Piccolo from Int Pam, because she's going to be giving him 2 key and 50% attack and defense. But the physical Piccolo is also going to be getting 1 key and 20% attack and defense, so still pretty powerful support on that front. There's the dodge that we need, and there's the dodge. Thank you, Pan. So you can see here, Piccolo mine being at 69% is at 785k. Definitely nothing to laugh at there. That's absolutely cooking. Looks like we might actually get the Dokkan. Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. It feels like a waste, but in saying that, this is a team where unless Pan or the Super Saiyan Goku are getting unluckily cooked by a super attack, you're not going to die anyway, so that's fine. We'll have a look at the Rainbow Piccolo next. We'll see how he's sitting defensively, and we can always transform with physical Piccolo, just for something fun. So bang, Orange Piccolo gets the job done there. So we do have type advantage in slot 1 here. You can see that slot 2, the super attack is going to be in slot 2 in the middle. Look, we'll just do this. That's fine. Yeah, if we do that, that'll drop those TEQ key spheres. Bang. You've also got access to the Orange Piccolo Giant transformation. So if we wanted to, we could literally just wipe out this turn. But I think knowing where the super attack is, it's going to help us navigate this one pretty easily. I don't think there's any concerns whatsoever with TEQ Piccolo taking a type advantage super attack here, especially considering how much defense he's got on top of that guard. Always helps when you got Super Saiyan Goku in that third slot, because not only are you getting that key and defensive support, but legendary power pops up as well, and you can pump out attack stats like that. So let's see, does this do any more than how much? Double digits. I was scared to say double digits because I honestly thought that it would be, but I haven't looked at the stats behind how much damage this Frieza can actually do. He could do a bit of damage to Goku here. Yeah, 100. Yeah, you see that number dropping down, but probably not as quick as we would like. So we'll grab that for you, that for you, and then we'll just grab that one. So again, we've got a number of TEQ key spheres there, should this survive this rotation. If my Piccolo gets, that's a good rotation. I should have checked defense there, because my 69% Piccolo here on a very realistic rotation, just pumping out a casual 14 million attack stat, no additionals, He's the one getting supered, so post-super he's definitely not taking damage. And then STR Piccolo, he needs to crit if we're going to be getting any damage out of him here, but that's not what he's here for. Just let him provide that support and take double digits. 3.7 for little Pan here. She getting that extra rotation from the STR Piccolo. Bang, whips out the dodge, and at this point, she just keeps dodging. Lovely. Literally ideal scenario. Yeah, we may as well keep on that roll of stacking with you. We might transform the physical Piccolo in this final stage against full power Frieza, I think. Because I think he was at like 800k then. I sort of took a quick glance and then moved away from it. We don't want crits. Oh, wow. No additional supers. That's tough, but that's okay. He's sort of at that point where we transform and his damage reduction is just going to carry on through. So we come up to the final stage. Look at that. Ton of attacks in that first slot, which works beautifully for us because we can do that. We'll do that, and then with the extra 2 key there, that means that we're going to get a 24 key for Goku. Now you might be thinking, what does that matter? Well, when Goku does get his 24 key, we get that guaranteed additional super. So super handy because I've also chucked an additional skill orb onto my Goku. So even though he is only 55%, that means I'll have the 2 chances at, yeah, look at that, 78k. This Frieza does like a million plus damage on super attack. Like, there's not many pet units in this game that would be tanking for that. While this is definitely a very good rotation, and I'm not going to deny that. But this is also a super realistic rotation. This is like, this isn't a showcase team, because now the STR Goku in the back end here will be tanking pretty well, especially if we can get off that third super. I would not complain. That's alright. But yeah, you can see double digits on those normals there. So super attack in slot 1. Actually, let's watch it. The old fusion, we'll call it a fusion, with Kami. Bang. The Namekian. Really like this Piccolo. His fight with Super 17, with Android 17 is absolute fire. So what we'll do is we'll grab that one into that one, and then we'll just grab that for the type advantage keys, same type key sphere. Piccolo can potentially do another super here. So let's see, do we get the crit? Bang, we do on the 4.2. Comes out with another one, so that jumped him up to a 7.2 million attack stat pretty much. Bang. And we did get the third, which does jump us up to an 8 mil. So we've pretty much just pumped out like 21-ish million damage right there with the 3 supers. Let's see how we tank this for the full power Frieza. As I mentioned, he has a massive super attack, and it does double digits. And that just shows you guys how insane this team is. Piccolo on his 12 key, pumping out a 9.2, does get a lot of support from Pan, but as I've said before, it's fine if he's getting a lot of support from Pan, because Pan is still a very, very good unit. I'd definitely be building her full additional, because that's where her defensive value lies. But yeah, that's pretty insane. So what we'll do is we'll go into that one. Could have done Orange Piccolo just to finish this off, but why not get a special beam cannon off the the hit there to get us the extra key. I'm assuming that we should do it. 11.17, pretty much 11.2 million. We might need a crit here to finish it off. Bang. And we get it. So there you go. That is my go-to Orange Piccolo team. As you can see, absolutely destroys this Red Zone stage. So let me know your thoughts down below on the team. If there's any changes you'd like to make to it. but I think this one is a pretty fire team build. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.